Making his way to the ring from South Park, Colorado, weighing in at 311 pounds, Eric Cartman!
Just listen to the WWE Universe. They're absolutely amped for this match.
He doesn't think anyone can stand in his way tonight. He's ready, man.
And their opponents, first 7 feet tall,
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
Time to feel the Grayson Waller effect.
I'd rather not.
and her partner from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 204 pounds, Earl Grey!
Grayson Waller certainly has his own way of doing things, usually the annoying way.
Well, love it or hate it, you simply cannot deny that Waller's way has worked for him in WWE.
We're all feeling the Waller effect now, baby. Oh, yeah.
Handicap match underway here. Taking a lot of courage to face these odds.
Courage and stupidity are two sides on the same line. And to show up to this match is a stupid decision.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces. Running senton. Cover. Oh, come on. Blatantly cheating this one.
Looking for a quick win there.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Sleeper holds in.
She's fully locked into submission now. Does she have the will to...
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Manages to reverse it. Bang! Seems like a win should be all but assured when you come into a handicap match with the advantage.
You think so? But it's not that simple. Never underestimate a cornered animal. Know what I mean? Thinking you got it all figured out is a mistake. One superstar can be 20 on their best day.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here, and the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, at this point in the handicap match.
She was ready with the counter. Achilles lock.
Hooks the leg into the Achilles lock submission. Agonizing position.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Got him in the corner now.
He connects with a counter. Gets lifted into position. Down on the windpipe.
And look at this guy hamming it up for the crowd.
Oh, pin shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
No, a kick out.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
Like a brick wall running into you. Up in the fireman's carry.
Sidewalk slam.
Pin shoulders down. This could be it.
No, kicks out.
This match has clearly taken its its toll on him, but he is merely down, not out.
Retaliation from Grayson.
Rolling Thunder, face first.
Tagging out there.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Ripped in the hard way.
That can knock the wind out of you in addition.
Here we go. Wow! Cross body!
What a performance we've seen from these gladiators tonight.
And well-timed maneuver there. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Got the armbar in deep.
Perfect way to lose a limb here.
The arm is locked in. This is sending a painful message.
Now it's a matter of time. Will the hold be broken first?
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Tying up the legs here, looking for the death lock. There it is.
Their opponent is not enjoying this at all.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? What a performance and what a win. Well, the numbers don't always tell the story in a handicap match. Here's another look.
Here are your winners, Carman and Earl Grey.
Grabbing the win in this one is a serious accomplishment.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Winning and making money. In that order.
Making his way to the ring from South Park, Colorado, weighing in at 311 pounds, Eric Cartman.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
And their opponent, standing at 7 feet tall, Carman!
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
Time to feel the Grayson Waller effect.
I'd rather not.
And his partner from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 204 pounds, Earl Grey!
Just watching Grayson walk out here has got to be getting under his opponent's skin.
That is the beauty of his game, Cole. Grayson Waller is able to get the upper hand before the bell even rings. Away from feeling the Grayson Waller effect.
A 2-on-1 handicap match is underway. No rest for the superstar facing off against the numbers game.
If I had $1 million and could make any kind of match, it would be this. Two opponents at the same time, man.
Smashed with the forearm.
Oh, what a response. Double axe handle.
In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey. Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Wants to finish this. Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out. Gesturing to her opponent that she's more than ready.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any Rogue Ninja attacks.
That was a stiff shot with a kendo stick.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Some mental chess here from Waller.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Russian leg sweep. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He grabbed the kendo stick and now business is really picking up.
He's able to reverse it. Oh, went down low. That'll ruin your night.
Throwing good behavior out of the ring.
Here he goes for the win. Almost 2.5. Kicking out by the skin of his teeth, man. This could do it.
Quick
From way up. Double axe handle connects. His stamina is getting tested here.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Drop zones ready.
Well, that's not very sportswoman-like of her, is it?
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
And now heading back inside the ring.
put into the corner. What could be next?
And Grayson gets that turn back on.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Still being counters.
Counter. Saw it coming. What? Right hand. turning into Swanson Street. This could be it for the 3 count. A kick out at 2.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
Coming back from the outside now. Bam!
Across the shoulders into a sit-out axe driver.
Got to take full advantage of this right now.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Pow! Waller wasting no motion on the counter. Oh my God, a clothesline!
Oh, back elbow breaks that up.
Look at this. This can't be good. You can't prepare your face for that. This place is going insane!
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Boom! What an elbow!
Oh, double boots.
Planning something big here. Up high. He gets into the ring. Bang! He finds a counter. Caught in a bad spot.
Powerbomb across the barricade.
She's starting to struggle here.
This is the kind of punishment you expect in the chaos of a handicap match.
Sidewalk slam.
Ooh. Driving the elbow to the face.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Just clip.
Sit out axe driver.
Will that be the finishing touch?
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Makes a cover. Oh, what a victory. Can you believe it? From out of nowhere. Well, this is one matchup that lived up to its billing and then some.
Here are your winners, Carman and Earl Grey.
And this victory is one for the record books.
Love them or hate them, you know they did everything they could to earn this win.
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Peter Griffin, Lewis Griffin, Chris Griffin, and Megan Griffin, the family.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
A group set on dominance here in WWE. Every brand, every division, they planned on standing atop each one.
Two stacked teams ready to go at it in this one.
There are a lot of egos and conflicting agendas at play here. Let's see if everyone can play nice.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. And these two are both starting things off for their respective teams. Referee's going to have their hands full in this one.
Yeah, it can be hard enough to get control of the situation in a standard 2-on-2 tag team match. Adding additional numbers for a match like this is just asking for chaos.
Look at this. What a cross body. And what a showcase this match promises to be, with these 8 superstars here and ready to go tonight.
Man, there's going to be a whole lot of moving parts here. I honestly don't know what's going to happen.
Propping him up in the corner.
Bell is rung and these teams are ready for action here.
This is a match that takes a...
Multi-superstar team match underway. These matches always bring out the fast-paced action. Always get the WWE. And here we go, a lot of superstars involved. And what a showcase this match promises to be, with these 8 superstars here and ready to go tonight.
Man, there's going to be a whole lot of moving parts here. I honestly don't know what's going to happen.
Two stacked teams ready to go at it in this one.
There are a lot of egos and conflicting agendas at play here. Let's see if...
And these two are both starting things off for their respective teams. Referee's going to have their hands full in this one.
Yeah, it can be hard enough to get control of the situation in a standard 2-on-2 tag team match. Adding additional numbers for a match like this is just...
Here we go, and we're about to see who leaves with the left, right, left, right. The coveted left, right title is up for grabs in this match. Isn't this belt usually won or lost in video games?
That's right, but this is no...
Oh, it's coming! Eliminating. I can't believe it.
Here we go. Entrant number 3 on the way.
This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent, showing who's the superior competitor.
He's trying again. Pride has often come before the fall in a Royal Rumble. More so than any other match, this is no place for showboating.
You are dead on about that.
representing the bad guys. Weighing in at 100 pounds, one half of the 2v2 Ranked Tag Team Champions, B.
Harsh steel, unforgiving plexiglass, and 6 of the most hungry competitors in WWE. This Elimination Chamber is going to be brutal.
A brash high flyer who can do it all.
Except shut up about it.
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 204 pounds, Earl Grey.
Fellas, I've been looking forward to this match for a while. Mostly because I'm outside the Elimination Chamber and not in it.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the left-right title is on the line here. How things escalated to this point, I have no idea.
What is this? Some video game championship? What are we doing here, man? These superstars better show me something, because right now, I'm not impressed.
Grayson gets ejected from the ring.
First up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Power bomb here. But shots to the face. This is it. She's ready to go.
Into the full Nelson.
Oh,
Cover. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
And the longer this match goes on, the more wear and tear these superstars will have to endure. Simply no reprieve in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, there's nowhere to run or hide. Once you're released from your pod, every miscalculation will be magnified in the chamber.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
From him.
he's able to dodge that one.
Released from the pod. Now it's time to either be the hunter or the hunted.
In a well-timed counter. Using the elbow as a weapon. What a hook. Cross body. He's no longer looking at his best.
before this one is decided.
Go for the suplex.
The coveted left, right title is up for grabs in this match. Isn't this belt usually won or lost in video games?
That's right, but this is no game. This is a real match in a real ring for a very real championship. There's plenty of big match energy in the air tonight.
A malicious attack across the throat. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Oh, damaging the arm. Boom. And averting damage there. A new entrant released from the palm.
And retaliates with a counter. Hooked up. Ushigoroshi.
Big elbow.
Nice arm drag takeover.
Now's her time to shine inside the chamber. Oh, taking the boots to them.
Oh my God! He's going for the pin.
And he doesn't stay down for long. He's not giving up that easy.
Caught flat with the forearm. How important is it to hold control of the match in the chamber?
You want
Into the full Nelson.
The bar door open. It's about to get busy in here.
He's an excruciating pinfall. Nelson locked in pretty good here. Oh, look at the power. That's tremendous power. He gets the break. Big time. The buster. Thunderous.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
There was a lot of strain placed on the leg. That could have been an absolute disaster.
Lucky for them, they got all of it.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Slides under the ropes. Back in. Boom! Here's the cover. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Can't believe we didn't even get a 2 count there.
He's risking a lot going up the chamber wall. No way! My God!
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
There is just no sign of holding back from them right there.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Here it comes. His shoulders are down. Shoulder up before the count started.
An adrenaline-fueled death.
Will it be?
The first elimination now officially in the books. 5 superstars left, but only one can win the Elimination Chamber.
Off the ropes and connected with
Waistlock applied, but able to block into an arm drag.
a razor-sharp cutter.
And that'll keep him down for a long time.
Kick out.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
as grueling as a Falls Count Anywhere match can be. Things could get much, much worse at this point.
Uses the edge of the knee. Bear hug, squeezing the tap out.
Starting to open up a bit inside the chamber. These 4 superstars have some room to work.
And enters back into the ring. Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
And he is directed into the corner. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Are we about to see it?
Just a massive slam.
That could be the last dagger to the heart.
And a kick out. What on earth?
missing.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again.
Something's in store. Set up for a second time.
Grayson is on Dream Street. Just a relentless and unrelenting performance from these competitors. That undying will to keep going. That is what this is all about.
These superstars keep pushing their limits here, keep raising the stakes.
Planet with a face buster.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the left, right title is on the line here. How things escalated to this point, I have no idea.
What is this?
Looking to catch him off guard. Lifts the shoulder up.
That's jumping the gun. It's just not time for a pin yet. And able to evade the offense.
Oh, what a chop! And now tying up the leg.
Conjuring the leg right there.
That is one way to slow your opponent down, and an effective way at that.
Fireman's carrying a rolling hills. Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, the headbutt. Boom! Read that one.
Palm opens, and she's getting right into the melee.
Oh, that weight just compacting the neck.
Piercing elbow drop. And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. And that's going to jam Grayson's offense.
As unforgiving as the Elimination Chamber is, you really do have to treat the match like any other elimination match. Work hard to eliminate certain opponents as soon as possible. Maybe form a temporary alliance to get an upper hand. Do whatever you can to make the numbers game work in your favor, even when it's every superstar for themselves.
Forearm to the kidneys!
Clothesline.
One of the hardest hits Waller has taken thus far.
They say everyone...
Isn't enough here? Only a one count before the kick out.
Battling out. He's not letting himself get put away just yet.
I like this strategy. Find an ally, clean house together, and settle it between the two of you at the end.
Up and around.
Nothing fancy here.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Time to end this. Just a massive slam.
Will that close Waller out?
Cover. Two.
And that is only the beginning. We've still got 5 superstars competing to win this chamber match. Chucked and landing hard.
Setting up for something here. What a press slam.
Ascending that chamber wall. Oh, man. Laying it in.
No.
And thunderous forearm to follow.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight.
Driven down.
Is it enough? The cover. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Snapmare taken. Here we go.
Can't possibly come back
cuts it off.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display. Oh!
Shoulders down. The kick out.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly.
The target's been acquired once more. Just a massive slam. There's no way you recover from that. Cover. Two.
But we're falling the
Competitor has been
Did he
eliminated.
just put him away?
Cover. He kicks out somehow.
No idea how he did that. He had to dig deep, man.
Just dished out his most devastating up. No.
What the hell?
And some effective offense with that one.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Two.
And we are down to the final three competitors inside the Elimination Chamber. Clubbing blow. Oh, I think I felt that one.
A jumping TKO. Is it enough? The cover. There's two. And it comes down to this. The last two competitors. But who will make this chamber their battleground?
This whole match has been all gas and no brakes.
Full throttle from the start. This has to be nearing the end. Nice drop kick, so precise.
Boom!
Oh, what a kick.
Oh my, boot to the spine right there.
He's rising back up, but on those wobbly legs.
Oh, sudden cover.
This could be it.
Cover. We got a new champion. Unbelievable. I know this six-man elimination chamber match is going to be the topic of conversation at many a dinner table tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your left, right, and up, down champion, Landon James.
Two titles changing hands in an instant. Heavy hangs the head that wears the crown, and a king has just lost both of his crowns tonight.
The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war... Introducing first, representing the family, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 228 pounds, Peter Griffin!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
I think he's going to bring the heat tonight. He loves competing at this high level.
Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 228 pounds, Dan Smith.
It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this War Games match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal War Games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
Looks like these two drew the short straws as they kick off this. The first 2 entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has entered the steel cage. Once it does start, though, these competitors will try everything they can to score a pinfall or submission.
Double the rings plus double the...
First 2 to be locked inside as War Games ramps up.
Yeah, well, remember, War Games doesn't...
And the War Games has begun with the first 2 competitors going head-to-head in the structure.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Clothesline in the corner. Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied, and this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
The numbers advantage is clear as they enter the cage.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Forcibly being sent to the other ring, he was essentially being ragdolled there.
Measured up nicely.
Fist drop!
Down on the jaw. Bite your tongue with that.
Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Taking off from the ropes.
And Corey, here's the key to winning a War Games match. If your team has the numbers advantage, you have to use it. No holding back, no mercy.
Absolutely. And on the opposite end, if you're on the other team, then it's all about surviving the numbers advantage. Then retaliate once you've evened things up again.
Look out!
Taken to the ring, and now it's even. Now it's a fight.
Time is ticking away. Hey, shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. The first. The bell rings and the always unpredictable War Games match is set to begin.
Unpredictable is putting it lightly, Cole. War Games is where they send superstars who have exhausted all other options to settle their differences. If it can't be solved here, it can't be solved anywhere.
We've got these two competitors starting things inside this War Games cage.
Yeah, but don't forget, War Games does.
First two competitors in War Games facing off against each other, setting the pace to kick things off.
These first few minutes of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity.
The first two entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has entered the steel cage. Once it does start, though, these competitors will try everything they can to score a pinfall or submission.
Double the rings plus double the cages equals double the destruction.
War Games have now begun as these two teams put their The road to this War Games match becoming official. We've got these two competitors starting things inside this War Games cage.
Yeah, but don't forget, War Games doesn't officially start until the last team member enters the ring and the cage is finally locked. Right now, it's all about wearing down your opponent before the bell rings.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied, and this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult once she comes in to join the fray.
If you want to stay on top in War Games, you have to bring in something special from the armory.
What a textbook moonsault.
And he's basically defenseless right now.
It's crucial for him to retaliate now.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Turns that in his favor. Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Heading into the chaos of War Games with some extra ammunition.
Look at that, man. The man with a plan, setting up that table.
Through the cage and into the feeding frenzy.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entry.
Good grief! Jumped straight into the metal cage wall. Cage door opens and time is of the essence now. Need to drop.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and rapid fire rights over and over. That could end their night for good.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
Teams are even, but she's got the insurance policy in hand. Knee strike connects.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Eager to get in there and turn the tide in their favor.
Capped off with a big one.
Entering the ring here, and odds are in their favor.
We're seconds away from these teams being in even strength.
Oh, bump that off with the stiff elbow, man. Oh, here we go. Ready to climb in there and even things up a little. Oh, my God.
German suplex. But that's not all. Into a ripcord lariat.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand. Textbook side Russian leg sweep. These will keep you down.
He just saved himself now.
Stepping into war, coming to the much-needed aid of their War Games brethren.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
That sharp cage door wide open. Time to even up the odds here.
We're forced. The ham. Clutch cinched in.
These superstars have shown not to.
War Games, famously the brainchild of the great Dusty Rhodes. You have to wonder if these superstars are looking to honor his legacy in this match.
If you mean his legacy of punishment, then absolutely. Look, Dusty was no stranger to finding innovative ways to destroy his opponent, and he really broke the mold with this idea. I fully expect these superstars to push past every limit they have. Anything less is misunderstanding the assignment.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match. Capped off with a knee to the spine. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, man, leaping into the ring, ready to lay down a whooping.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
And he was just unceremoniously tossed over that other ring. The absolute disrespect.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Oh, made that kick connected.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, the shoulder takes a pounding there.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Lands a timely reversal.
Sustaining that many blows might have knocked something loose.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Looks like the nerves have settled a bit. Now these teams can keep their eyes on the long game.
Absolutely. This is where entrance order becomes incredibly important. Especially during the stretches of a
First two entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has entered the steel cage. Once it does start, though, these competitors will try everything they can to score a pinfall or submission.
Double the rings plus double the cages equals double the destruction as far as I'm concerned. A lot of damage about to be done here, even before the match officially begins.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen. Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Thinking about a surfboard submission, no!
And this new addition hits the ring. The disadvantage between teams becomes very real.
And now he sees control for the moment.
And don't expect him to press pause at all.
Here we go. Kick connects from the top. The brutality we're accustomed to seeing in a War Games match really can't be overstated. Does this match favor a more ruthless approach?
Indeed it does. He must be fully out of it now. Heading into War Games now to give their team the upper hand.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him, and they just toss them aside.
And the odds will now be even more in his team's favor. You don't have to like it, but that is War Games.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Getting the advantage, but making a stop for a little insurance. He knows even with the numbers advantage, War Games is about increasing your chances any way you can. And now it's time to take over on the battlefield.
We've got these two competitors starting things inside this War Games cage.
Yeah, but don't forget, War Game doesn't officially start until the last team member enters the ring and the cage is finally locked. Right now, it's all about wearing down your opponent before the bell rings.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied, and this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent. Their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Stepping into war, coming to the much-needed aid of their War Games brethren.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage.
It's
Up high.
he saw that one coming.
Numbers will be even, but she's looking for a companion to tilt the scales. Using the ropes.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
You can see these competitors looking a little more settled in now. You think the nerves have worn off?
To a degree, sure. But the thing about War Games is that the landscape can change in an instant. Nobody can get too comfortable or it might turn to a disadvantage their team needs to overcome collectively.
Not just coming in to even the odds, bringing in some much-needed heavy artillery in the process.
Great-looking suplex.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
Able to parry that.
Side rush.
Leg sweep, takedown, and cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Connecting fully with that one.
And now it's time to take over on the battlefield.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Easy target rising. Destruction coming, man.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games.
Picture perfect drop kick. And she manages to avoid that bit of offense. Launching her straight across to the other ring. Oh my!
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
They're on the lures for to change the landscape of this match.
And we just saw some serious offense. Knee right to the face.
Launching off the rope with accuracy.
Officially tipping the scales in their team's favor. The war rages on.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Now it's all about to be evened up again.
Oh, just a straight deadlift of power.
Will that be the deciding factor?
Here we go.
Russian leg sweep, takedown. Keep you down. This one's a wrap. Good night, everyone. And over to the other ring he goes.
Target being acquired.
Textbook side Russian leg sweep. Rapid fire away. It's over and over.
Going for the
Thunderous applause for these competitors.
Waivers. Looking, flying, neck breaker.
That's it. Count to 100 after that.
Going forward and from the top.
Sit that boy back.
A sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Backbreaker. Going after her core. She's gonna have some real trouble.
Thrown clear across both rings like she was a cricket ball.
Oh, gee.
What for? Pulled out the game-ending maneuver.
This is can't-miss action right now. And this crowd is loving it.
Not an empty seat in the house, and everybody is on their feet now. Boom. Red means stop, and so does that.
She's fired up. She's ready. Boom, what impact.
her teammate here.
Oh, I thought that submission spelled the end. Struggling for balance. I suspect the end is near.
Breaker.
Now shut the door. This could be over. Oh, breaking up the pin.
And this place is jumping.
Simple but effective side headlock takeover.
That's gonna sting. And she's able to stop the counter early. She's going for the victory. She kicks it with force.
She's still going. She's ready for battle. If that's not it, I don't know what is.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates
With the greatest of ease.
Schoolboy. No, right through.
If he's not done for here, I don't even know what it will take.
I can honestly say I've never, ever called anything like this in my entire career here.
I have, but it was an old man with a long mustache. Beautiful elbows. The roundhouse. This could be all over.
And keeps his partner alive. He's able to counter that.
And a small package here.
She breaks up the pin.
That was good teamwork from her right there.
Ripcord from behind. Right in the kisser. Schoolboy. No, rolls through.
Off the cover.
Is it enough to close this out? Come on, man. Schoolboy. No, rolls through.
Sitting down with the cover. And exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here are your winners. Stan Smith, Francine Smith, Steve Smith, and Hayner Smith. American made.
That was one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Hard not to celebrate after coming up on top in this one.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a War Games match. So to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done tonight.